Hey you guys, welcome back to Lisa and Company. Today we are working on a project that I have been dying to get finished. And you guys have been so patient while you waited for me to finish this coffee bar. So today we are participating in the Look for Less challenge, hosted by Yami at the Latina Next Door and this month's co-host, Nicole from the Week's Nest. So let's talk a little bit about this dresser. Well, it's green. And if you look closely, you can actually see 3 different shades of green. That's because I kept trying different greens and trying different colors, and I'll do a little close-up for you so you can actually see. I've tried 2 different shades that I have custom mixed in the Fusion Mineral Paint. Then I tried a Bear Marquee, which I loved. Oh my goodness, I loved it, but it still wasn't right. And I couldn't figure out why it wasn't right. So here's the deal. You can see the coffee bar behind me. You can see the green against it. I think it looks beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't exactly the look I was looking for. So I happened to be flipping through my favorite Restoration Hardware teen catalog one day, literally not thinking about the coffee bar for a change, and I found this dresser. It's called the Soarin' dresser. It's got a beautiful, almost zinc-like finish to it. I'll pop in a close-up so you can actually see what it looks like. And I decided I can totally do this. So I'm gonna be using a couple of my favorite products today. I'm using the Fusion Mineral Paint in Ash. Now this is the same color I have on my fireplace, which is just over here. But what I'm doing differently to get that sort of really nice finish is I am using my Fusion Mineral Paint Wax in, lime. It's called Lime. I'll also be using my favorite Stahlmeister brushes. I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong, but they are a great product to use with this and just about any other paint. And the hardware, maybe if I actually hold it against me, the hardware for this dresser, which came on it, is stunning. So this is just gonna get probably a little cleanup and go right back on. I picked up this dresser, of course. Everybody say it because you know exactly where I got it. I got it at the Habitat for Humanity Restore. I bought this dresser over a year ago. I initially bought it for Izzy's room. I was gonna do a really cool decoupage on the front, so I was looking for a dresser that was completely flat. And it ended up here because I needed something smaller. I used to have a beautiful piece here that had a marble top. It's stunning, I still have it, never getting rid of it. But it kind of impeded the hallway and the path into the dining room. Here you had to kind of shimmy sideways if you were trying to get in there, and flow is kind of an important thing when you're moving food into the dining room from the kitchen. With all that said, I'm gonna do a couple of close-ups here on the dresser and let's get started. If this video sounds like your kind of DIY, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know every time we upload a video. I have this dresser covered with a few of the rugs from Dollar Tree, and if you've been watching our videos, you've seen me stage lots of different pieces here. I also use the dresser to store lots of different coffee paraphernalia as well as home decor stuff. Now, I was a little lazy when I was laying down brushes on the top here, so this is going to need a little bit of a sanding. I had also initially planned to tile the top of this to give it a really durable surface for the coffee bar, but with us moving, this dresser could end up in a bedroom or somewhere else, so we're just going to go ahead and paint it. That first stroke of paint is definitely one of my favorite moments in a project. And I am going to show you guys just how amazing this product is. It goes on beautifully. It has a silky finish with a built-in top coat. I've been using Fusion Mineral Paint ever since I first heard about it. And I do kind of love that it's almost like a local product to us, as this is manufactured in Toronto. It is a true Canadian product that is now known around the world. This is one coat of dark paint. over a bright green finish, and I want you to see just how great the coverage is here. I ended up not even needing a second coat or a touch-up coat. So let's fly through this project because there's nothing like a little bit of instant gratification to get the motivation going. You guys gotta make sure you go and check out these channels. Yami at the Latina Next Door, love all of her videos, and Nicole at the Week's Nest, well, she does great budget-friendly farmhouse decor. Make sure you go check them out and tell them I sent you. I just love how quick and easy this paint goes on. Here's a few tips I've learned through watching some great videos on the Paint It Beautiful site, as well as trial and error. Couple of things with this paint: you don't want to overwork it. Put it on and leave it alone. It's got a great self-leveling element, and the more you work it, the more brush strokes you will get. So put it on and leave it. You also don't want to press too hard. I know it's difficult to tell in the video, but I am using a really light hand when I put this paint on. With any new product that you try, you're going to have to do some trial and error. So I always recommend starting out with a small project like a chair or a sign, and then working your way up to something larger. Alrighty, let's get to the waxing. Now, this may look like a teeny tiny little container, but it really packs an impact. I am using a brush. It's from Annie Sloan, actually, and it is not a wax brush, but it is one I really enjoyed using as a wax brush. We're gonna start by putting just a little bit on here and starting to smooth it on. Wax brushes, in my opinion, are a lot like paint brushes, and they are better once they have a little bit of product built up on them. I always find with a fresh brush, the first time you dip it into the wax, there's just not enough there, and you have to work a little bit harder. I've been told that I work the wax harder than I need to, but I'm happy with the finish that I get, and that's the important part. So there's a number of different ways you can do this. You can brush it. You can rub it. I don't love using a cloth. I much prefer the brush, and I find I just work it, and it burnishes. It is the only way to describe how you get this gorgeous finish. I just love what the lime wax does to this finish. Look how it changes the color of the ash paint without actually changing the color. It adds a beautiful patina, and it is not exactly the same everywhere it goes. It is, well, I love it. That's pretty much all I have to say. I absolutely love it. I have done another piece with this technique, and that's why I knew it was going to be perfect for this dresser. Just take a look at where the wax is and where there isn't any. It's just gorgeous. I love all the variations in the finish with the different levels of the wax, the way it attaches differently to different parts of the dresser. If you have any damaged bits, it's going to stick more. And I specifically did not fix the damage on this dresser because I wanted it to look old and banged up and like it was a great piece that had been around forever. Time to put this absolutely stunning hardware back on and get this project finished and show you what it looks like. The best part is I'm about to reveal to you just how much money I saved by doing this dresser in the Look for Less challenge. From catalog inspiration to finished, upcycled project. Absolutely head over heels in love with this dresser. Can't wait to finish up the rest of this coffee bar. Well, how do you like that? $60 for a Restore dresser plus some Fusion mineral paint materials compared to $2,295 for the one from Restoration Hardware. I'd say that's a pretty good return on my investment. Well, I have absolutely no excuse not to wrap up this coffee bar project. It is time to put up the last shelf, add the last details, and stage this coffee bar with all my favorite coffee products. So you guys, make sure you stay tuned because you know that is just around the corner. Here's a couple more videos for you to check out, and please don't forget to give us a like and comment down in the description box below. Then make sure you head on over to Instagram and Facebook and follow us at Living the Life at Lisa & Company or Lisa & Company. Thanks so much for stopping by, you guys. We'll see you next time.